I'm Shasta, Darlington, at Havana's Malecón, this stunning seawall where hundreds of Cubans gather every night for cheap drinks and a bit of music. This particular stretch here is a hot spot among the gay community. Now, you'll usually find some extra police presence, but reports of harassment have actually dropped off in the last couple of years. Now remember, this is Cuba. In 1979, homosexual acts were decriminalized. Being a homosexual meant ending up in a labor camp, and now people walk freely hand in hand. But efforts to legalize those same-sex unions have so far failed. The daughter of President Raul Castro herself has put some legislation before Parliament, but so far she hasn't been able to convince hardliners in the Communist Party or the Catholic Church.
I'm Diana Magnay in Johannesburg. Now, same-sex marriage was legalized in this country on the 1st of December 2006, and it is in fact one of the few countries in the world that makes it unconstitutional, as per the country's Bill of Rights, to discriminate against a person according to their sexual orientation. It is the only African country to have legal same-sex marriage, and also one of the few to really have a progressive gay rights policy. That said, many gay activists say that there is a prevalent belief in this country that homosexuality is wrong, and that there are therefore only very few churches that are prepared to officiate over same-sex ceremonies.
I'm Phil Black in London. Britain is considered by many to be a world leader in gay rights. Civil same-sex partnerships have been legal here since 2005. It's a separate status that offers all the rights and benefits available to straight married couples, but it's not marriage. So some activists here say it's not equality. They say it's different, it's second best, and it's still discrimination.
I'm Sara Sidner in New Delhi, India. Up until last year, gay sex was a crime in this country. But in July 2009, the federal court struck down Penal Code Section 377 and decriminalized consensual gay sex. A group called the NAS Foundation brought the lawsuit. They were concerned with the health of homosexuals. And once the decision was made after a 7-year legal battle, there were certainly celebrations from the gay community, and there was praise from groups like the UN Program on AIDS and Human Rights Watch. But there was also condemnation from leaders of several religious groups, including the Christians, Hindus, Muslims, and Sikh religions, concerned that it went against their beliefs. Now, the law may have changed, but the social stigma on gays and lesbians and transsexuals is certainly still here in this country, which is a mostly conservative country. And when it comes to the possibility of gay marriage or civil unions, this country is a long way away from considering that as something that it will accept.
I'm Fred Pleitgen in Berlin, and Germany is probably one of the most liberal countries in Europe when it comes to gay rights. Gay civil unions were legalized here in this country in the year 2001, and they give homosexual couples most, but not all, benefits that heterosexual couples enjoy. For instance, gay rights groups criticize that gays are not eligible for all tax benefits, and also that they still have a hard time adopting children.
I'm David McKenzie in Nairobi, Kenya. Homosexuality is illegal in most of the continent, but there are activists here trying to work to increase gay rights, but they have to work mostly undercover. But do the police ever try and arrest people for being gay?
Arrests happen every single day in this country. Successive prosecutions, on the other hand, are a bit rare because the evidence that has to be presented in court is a bit strict, and that becomes difficult for them to meet that criteria. But arrests do happen every single day.
So people are frightened?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think people have gained a little bit of more courage, that they are able to form a community, but otherwise, outside the community, life is pretty much the same, very hostile.
What would you ideally want to happen in Kenya?
I mean, the law is really a big problem because it's the reason for which a lot of people get arrested, harassed by the police, beaten up even. And it's difficult for us as an organization to work under the environment of criminalization.
While gays can have civil unions in many parts of the world, here in Kenya, activists say it would be inconceivable. What they're hoping for is just equal protection under the law.